We are joined with Jim Ashby from the Sheppey Fire Station here on the Isle of Sheppey. Now, something we always cover when you come along is the fact you do the home free fire safety check and free smoke alarms, Jim.
Yeah, home safety visits is one thing that keeps us particularly busy. We have a designated slot during the week where we visit people's homes, Tuesday and Thursday afternoons, and also Saturday mornings if people can't make during the week. And basically what it is a initiative that's running throughout the county and nationally, where people can have some free fire safety advice. We'll turn up on the doorstep at a time that's convenient for the householder, and they'll speak to our community safety team to arrange a time that's convenient for the householder, and we'll come along one afternoon, like I say, or Tuesday or Thursday, and just give some free fire safety advice. We'll look around the home and see if there's any particular hazards that we notice as professional firefighters that other members of the public may not consider. So we'll sit down and give some information on how to stay safe in the home, on subjects similar to what I've mentioned this evening. And of course we'll install some free smoke alarms as well. Quite often we'll visit homes that do have smoke alarms but maybe are particularly old, aren't placed in the right position within the household, and we can provide free 10-year smoke alarms. That's an alarm that has a 10-year power cell within the alarm. We supply alarms that don't have batteries that are removable. We quite often turn up to fires in the home where the alarm hasn't activated because the battery's been taken out. People may be fed up with it activating because of a little bit of cooking, or it's also quite handy to borrow the battery from the alarm for the kiddies' toys, and of course it never gets put back again. So we actually supply alarms where the power source isn't removable, and it has a 10-year lifespan as well. So they're very good alarms. They don't cost anything to the householder, and to contact us is also free as well. So everyone's a winner. Really, you don't get much for free nowadays. And the phone number for a home safety visit is 0800 923 7000, and I'll give that out later on at the end of the show again. And like I say, we'll sit down and just give some free fire safety advice on the home and what to do in the event of a fire as well. People often don't think of what their actions will be if a fire occurred in their home. And most people don't have an escape plan, and an escape plan is vital to talk amongst the family, get an idea of what you will do as a family if there was a fire in the home, and we'll talk about how you would congregate of a night time. For whatever reasons, we tend to attend house fires during the night, and of course that's when people are most vulnerable, when they're asleep in the home. So we'll give advice on what to do during the night time and how to create a smoke an escape route in the event of a fire in the home, and give just a few tips on not cluttering your escape route. Most people have an escape route in their usual way in and out of their home. So if you've got pushchairs and toys in the hallway or bits and pieces, we'll just look at that as well and give some advice on what to do in the event of a fire. And of course, if you get trapped in the home as well, we give some free advice on what to do, on how to maintain your safety within the home, and what actions you should do to ensure your safety if you do become trapped. So things like choosing a room in the house, particularly upstairs. Again, if it's during the night, probably most likely room would be at the front of the house, so you can make yourself known to members of the public or the fire service on their arrival. And keeping a phone in the bedroom as well is always a good tip as well. Using a mobile phone, particularly as landlines can become disconnected in the event of a fire. So always having a mobile phone is handy in your bedroom of a night time. And in the event of a fire, it's good to have a mobile phone so that you can gather other members of the family whilst you're dialing 999 and congregating in one particular room. And what people aren't aware of is that once you've dialed 999 and spoke to the fire service, the fire controller will actually keep keep you on the phone. They won't just take all the information that they need and then let you get on with it. They'll give you information on how to keep yourself safe in the room that you're in, and give you lots of encouragement and reassurance that the fire crews are on their way. And all the information that they're gathering from the caller as well will be relayed directly to the fire crews as well by onboard computer. So once the fire control operator is entering all the details, that information is going straight to the fire crews as well. So they're going to have a good idea of where the family is in the home, and they'll be able to act quickly. And minutes and seconds do save lives, and all this information is relevant. So try and be calm on the phone, give as much information as you can, and the fire control operator will take any further information that's needed. And people quite often say to myself when we're visiting homes, well, what about the dogs that are downstairs or the family cat? Well, you've really got to think about yourselves, and yes, we all want to go and retrieve the cat from the downstairs kitchen or whatever, but quite often we hear in the fire service people losing their lives because they've gone looking for the family pet. So just look after yourselves really, and maintain that safe room within the property. And another thing as well is people always say to myself, well, I can't actually get out the window and make a jump for it. And again, while you're on the phone, the control operator is likely to tell you to shut the door, put some blankets or toweling at the bottom of the door to stop any smoke from coming in, maintain that safe environment within that room. And of course you can open a window to get some fresh air in. We don't like people jumping out of windows because that just makes our job harder once we're on scene to deal with casualties both on the floor and in the home. So we'd rather people stay within one particular room, make themselves known, and that just makes our job a little bit easier once we're in attendance. So there's just a few ideas on what we go through when we visit people's houses. The smoke alarm is the biggie. If you haven't got a smoke alarm, then it's not going to wake you up at night time. People will always die in their sleep, not through fire but through smoke, and people are latching on to the fact that smoke's a killer. And the fact that we're giving out free smoke alarms nowadays, there really is no excuse for people not to have a smoke alarm in their house. And I'm sure if we go to play a record in a minute, people can go and check their smoke alarms now. So a good opportunity for you to go and push your button on your smoke alarms. If it's not working, then all more of a reason to get in contact with us to get some free smoke alarms installed within your house. And if it is working and you think it's a few years old, well, like I say, you don't get much for free nowadays. So I'll be giving out the number again very shortly. So go and check your smoke alarm now while we play the record, and a good excuse to take the number down shortly and allow us to come along, pay a visit to your home. The kiddies will love the fire engine turning up, and it's always a good talking point. So get ready to take the number down shortly, and a few other contact details.
We are joined with Jim Ashby from the Sheppey Fire Station here at the Monday Night Community Show.